The Hopewell Theater closes its season with a 3-act show set in New York's Plaza Hotel.
This is a very, very strong closing to our season. This cast has worked very, very hard, and I've seen the show now God knows how many times, and it still makes me laugh every time I watch it.
We'll have the details on that and more in our After Hours report.
After Hours is sponsored by the Timberlanes Complex.
If walls could talk, Suite 719 of the Plaza Hotel would have some pretty interesting stories. This weekend, see 3 of those stories at the Hopewell Theater.
Plaza Suite is a show. It's 3 separate acts. Each one's basically its own self-contained show.
719, remember? 719? 719. Suite 719? That's right. He doesn't remember.
The first one is more of a drama. It is a husband and wife who are staying at the Plaza for their anniversary.
My character is Karen. She's a middle-aged woman, and she's trying to rekindle things with her husband.
Then Jean comes in with some papers, and Jean is supposedly having an affair with Mr. Nash.
It really does dive into the difficulties of their relationship, examining whether or not he is or is not having an affair with his secretary.
Muriel.
Jesse.
It's not.
It is.
The second act is very, very funny. It is a Hollywood producer, very famous Hollywood producer who has come home to the New York City area.
Jesse Kiplinger he lives in Hollywood now by way of Tenafly, New Jersey, and he's back in town to sign a director for his new film, and decides to look up his high school sweetheart, Muriel.
And he comes in to the scene with certain motives in mind, and she is simply a starstruck girl from a small town.
She's a very nervous person, but throughout the act, she gets a little looser, if you know what I mean.
Mimsy, open this door. Maybe she's not in there.
She's in there!
The third act is very much more of almost slapstick. It is a husband and wife who are trying everything they can to get their daughter out of the bathroom because she has locked herself in there and refuses to get married.
So the act consists of Norma and me frantically trying to get our daughter Mimsy out of the bathroom and downstairs to be married after 18 months of preparations and everything that goes with leading up to a wedding.
Anyone who's had a child who's gotten married or is thinking of getting married, or you hope will get married someday, I think that they'd enjoy it.
You can see Plaza Suite this Friday and Saturday at 7:30 p.m. If you can't make it out this weekend, there will also be another lineup of shows next weekend at the same times, with an addition of a Sunday matinee at 2 p.m. Tickets are $13 for general admission and $10 for students and seniors. Get yours at the door or reserve online at hopewelltheater.org.
The entire cast for each act has been fantastic. They're all fantastic to work with. They're all very professional.
It's a really great show. Neil Simon is such a classic author. He's amazing. He has an uncanny ability to make you laugh and cry almost sometimes simultaneously. And that's what he does in this show.
I think all 3 acts will resonate with you.
It's a show for all the ages, and everybody that would come see it is really going to enjoy it.
This show is just another example of the level of talent in this area and what we can all do with a script, especially a Neil Simon script.
We've worked so hard on it. The everything is coming together so nicely. The tech, the acting, everything is just phenomenal.
I think each act will appeal to people differently, even though all 3 acts take place in the same hotel room, but they each bring to light different situations between couples. I think there are situations in each act that audience members could relate to.
You know, everybody can use some humor in their lives with all that's going on in the world today. And the Bible even says that a merry heart doeth good like a medicine. So come on out and get some medicine.
It makes for a nice evening out for anybody looking for something to do. It's a nice way to spend a weekend with us, and we'd be honored to have any and all of our Youngstown community friends, and further than that, if they want to take a ride and explore this great area, to come and see the show.
Now here's the rest of your weekend rundown. This weekend is Visitor Appreciation Weekend at the Ward Beecher Planetarium. Vote for the show that you would like to see again, and the planetarium will play it one more time. Showtimes are Friday at 8 p.m. and Saturday at 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. The Soap Gallery and YM Camera present the Disposable Camera Downtown Bar Hop this Saturday from 3 to 6 p.m. Admission is $25 and includes your camera and pictures delivered to you digitally. Ubers will be provided for all participants. The first River Rock at the Amp tribute concert takes place this Saturday from 5 to 11 p.m. at the Warren Community Amphitheater. The first concert features Seven Bridges with opening act Savannah Jack. Admission is $10. Details can be found at riverrockattheamp.com. The National Button Accordion Festival will take place this Friday from 5 to 10 p.m., Saturday from noon to 10 p.m., and Sunday from noon to 9 p.m. at the Apollo Manicore German Club in Sharon. For more information, visit nationalbuttonaccordion.com. For this week's After Hours Report, I'm Maggie Young.